A wonderful good morning, as we have a new letter from the producer where Timmy is maybe trying to revive Unite a bit or keep it going. Yesterday, before I went to bed, I actually made a tweet saying, yeah, we haven't received a single change to Thea Sky Runes in 3 years, which is actually crazy work. There's not a single MOBA out there currently, in the current year, where it just goes completely unchanged for this long of a period. Which is why Unite is dying pretty much, right? This is exactly why Unite is dying. It's not, some people are going to say, yeah, the ranked mode is terrible, right? The matchmaking is terrible. But I think people could ignore it or would not mind it too much if there was actual gameplay changes that made Unite much different. And now in this letter we actually have some changes, so I'm going to go through them in a second. But first I want to say, I was thinking a lot about making August my last month in Unite, potentially, if Timmy doesn't announce anything. So now that Timmy announced something, I guess I will not be quitting Unite quite yet. If they hold their promise of making these things that are in this letter happen, again, we're going to go through them in a second. I just want to let you guys know, because I only talked about it on stream. Last year has been, or this entire year since the last Pokemon Day in 2024, right? The Pokemon Day where, who came out again? It was not Suicune. No, was it Suicune? No, Suicune was this year. Whatever came out last year on Pokemon Day has been the worst year for content creation Unite by far. It's just only down, 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 down. There's no shine. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. It has just been a terrible year for Unite, a terrible year to be a content creator in this game. And I'm struggling with it a lot mentally. So we'll see. Maybe, hopefully, some of these changes will, maybe have a light on the tunnel again. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go through them a bit. Of course, we're gonna yap a bit. Gonna make this video at least 8 minutes long. So we'll see. So first, thank you for continuing to enjoy Pokemon Unite. Yeah, I don't think anyone is currently enjoying it, sadly, to me. July 21st marks the 4th anniversary of Pokemon Unite release. We are deeply grateful to our trainers across the globe who have loved and supported Pokemon Unite up until now. Thanks to all of you, the game has now been downloaded over 200 million times, including the mainland China version, which released in November last year. We hope you all continue to support Pokemon Unite for years to come. So, I already made kind of doom tweet as well that maybe next year will be the last year of Unite. Timmy does say for years to come. So, I mean, the thing is with these letters, I don't fully trust them. But them saying for years to come definitely is something nice to read. But then again, I don't trust them on these letters because they already... how many letters of these did we have that changed literally nothing? I remember we were hyped about the producer changing, which pretty much changed nothing in the end. They said Shiny's content is coming more and more around 6 months ago. Since then, we have received 0. Now we're getting the first thing from China, which actually the whole rework, I guess. So it's been a while. They said they're gonna up the releases of new Pokemon, which also hasn't happened. They said they're gonna make ranked better, and I think ranked is worse now. So always have to take all these letters with a grain of salt. Let's continue reading. To celebrate a variety of special 4th anniversary events will be held in Pokemon Unite. We're preparing plenty of content for everyone to enjoy. Latios and Latias, of course, will be joining the fray. Gyarados Unite license will be available as a gift, and more. So, first part, Unite licenses for Mega Evolving Pokemon. Pokemon Legends Z2A, a new frontier for Pokemon series, is slated to release October 16, and a Mega Evolution will be key to battling. In Unite, we're implementing Unite license for Mewtwo that can Mega Evolve into Mega X and Y. Now we're planning to add more Unite licenses for Mega Evolving Pokemon to celebrate the release of Pokemon Z2A, which is very cool. I mean, this is something, I think Mega Evolutions is one of the coolest things in Pokemon in general. And I just don't understand how they're going to implement it in Unite. I hope it's not just some fancy, just one-time game mode. I really want it to be part maybe of the game. I don't know how they're going to fix it, balance it. Maybe hate item as the Mega Stone, right? And we'll see. Maybe it's only a visual effect, which would be kind of lame, I guess. But in the end, that's going to be very difficult to balance. But doesn't matter what, I'm excited for it. It's also a bit of a collaboration maybe between the new game. Maybe they're going to try to get some players back into Unite by making some, cross-game promotion or something. That'd be cool as well. So obvious Mega Evolutions, right? Lucario and Charizard. I feel like those would be probably the first two that would make it into Unite. And that would be very cool. I don't know how they're going to do it with Holoware as well, because most of them maybe lose it. They're going to do a lot of new Holoware stuff in case Mega Evolutions happen. I kind of don't like how Mega Mewtwo and Mega Mewtwo Y work. I think there's definitely better ways of doing it. But honestly, I have no idea. I'm just going to see what Timmy is going to cook with this. I have no idea how I would implement it. Maybe if you get like an objective, it drops a Mega Stone, and you can use it one time during the game to Mega Evolve or something. I have no idea. But it could be like a game-winning or like an objective, right? An objective maybe you get, and it drops the stone, and then you can evolve one time for a few seconds in like a final team fight or something, which would still be pretty broken because not everyone has a Mega Evolution, right? So it would be pretty unfair to Pokemon who don't have one. So I have no idea how they're going to implement this. I guess we're going to see. Now the next part. We already know that Groudon and Kyogre are part of Chinese Unite, and now we're getting Groudon, or Groudon, I guess Groudon, right? I don't know how to pronounce it actually in English. Is going to join Unite in their Sky Runes, replacing Rayquaza, and its effect is very cool. When a team defeats Groudon, all members of their team will have their attack power and goal scoring speed greatly increased, but not only that, if you KO a Pokemon that's under this effect, the effect will transfer to your Pokemon. That way, even the team that didn't defeat Groudon will have a chance to keep up, allowing all players to enjoy a heated battle until the time runs out. Now that is a cool mechanic. That is a very cool mechanic, but it doesn't. Do you still have a shield, or is there no shield? Because if there's no shield, then it's still pretty difficult to actually score then. We'll see how this turns out. I'm just happy that we get a change. It could be a complete disaster, depending on how it goes. Because you all know Timmy's not very good at playtesting new patches and new updates, right? They're not really the playtesting. You guys all know it. Maybe it's going to be a test server. We can try it out eventually. But yeah, that sounds very cool. Doesn't matter what. I really like the mechanic of if you KO someone, you steal their buff, and then you can do it yourself. I think that's a good thing. Definitely. Definitely sounds very fun. Might make this final team battle actually a thing. The final team fight to be something worth fighting for. And also, you don't have to mindlessly run to the enemy goal to score. You actually have to be careful. Maybe push as a team after defeating Groudon to actually still have a chance to score without just going down and losing your buffs. And the last thing in this is the improved pacing for newly added Pokemon, which I feel like they already talked about a while ago, right? So, but now again, to start off from September to December 2025, we plan to release 2 new Unite licenses per month, including Unite license for Mega Evolving Pokemon. We're also working hard to add even more Pokemon in 2026. This is also interesting. So, including Unite licenses for Mega Evolving Pokemon. Now it sounds like you have to just buy Mega Lucario separately? Is this what I'm getting? I'm not sure. So, they say 2 new Unite licenses, but are those really 2 new Pokemon? Does that include one of the Mega Evolutions? I guess we're gonna find out how that works, hopefully soon, because this could also still be a disaster, right? Might just be a new way of selling Lucario again, which I hope it's not. I know some games do that, especially gacha games, like to resell a character that already exists in a vacant version. So, gotta be careful. You know, not if they just make Mega Evolution Lucario or Mega Lucario a thing in general that is separate from the normal Lucario. I guess that'd still be kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. I mean, I wouldn't mind still. I wouldn't mind to have like Mega Charizard and normal Charizard, but I guess it would feel kind of weird. It would be kind of weird to be in the same game. So that's for the letter. So, I mean, I guess, and that's not actually it as well. I saw this tweet right here of someone who leaked. This is all you have to take with a big grain of salt. That maybe Empoleon and Pawmot are coming to Unite as the next games. This was the person that also leaked the fact that we might get Mega Evolutions. So, as Chico Evo says as well, take with a grain of salt, but he mentioned that Empoleon and Pawmot will be announced in the Pokemon Direct for Unite. So, we will see. Pokemon Direct is soon, right? In 4 days? Maybe we're gonna have 2 new Pokemon announced. I mean, if they want to do this 2-month schedule, or 2 licenses per month schedule, they have to definitely announce stuff soon. And we're gonna get new Pokemon soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. And yeah, I don't know if I can play Latios today. I can't promise anything. I might play Latios tomorrow or on Saturday. I don't know yet, or when I'm back on Monday at home. I can't promise anything yet. But yeah, hope you guys have fun with Latios. And I will see if I can get at least 1 video out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I see you in the next one. Bye!